Question number 6. How can you sustain a project of innovation against the backdrop of financial difficulties? It's not easy. It's not easy at all. It takes a lot of belief, particularly from the leadership team, to continue to try to find the money and also the human resources to put behind a radical new idea when sales are falling and money is tight and so on. But I think there's some great examples of companies that have done that. For example, when Apple came up with the iPod and iTunes, it was at a time of recession. We just had the dot-com crash. People didn't believe too much in high tech anymore at that particular period, and Apple had only just gotten over its huge problems of the sort of mid to late 90s. Steve Jobs had returned in 1997, so the company didn't have huge amounts of money. They didn't have a massive R&D budget, but they believed in the iPod. They believed in iTunes. They knew that that would represent a massive new opportunity for the company, and it was really radical. To shift beyond computers into portable media players and music and an online music store. But they believed in it, and that's the point. Sometimes you see an idea and you see its potential, but it's a little bit far off, and you need to continue to support it through the bad times. But I often say that when we have a recession, everybody sort of goes into this dark tunnel at the same time. But the companies they're innovating while they're in the tunnel come out of it at the other end. When the economy turns around, they come out of it with new products, new services, new offerings, new ways to create value for the customer, and that tends to put them way ahead. So take courage. I don't think anybody in the world is sort of sitting on mountains of money anymore. So okay, there are a few companies, but it's really about resilience and belief and vision. Those are the important aspects.